Well, hello and welcome to another episode of the Girls for Greatness podcast. I am your host, Delia Perry, and you are tuning in today to episode number 148, a solo cast with none other than me. As always, you guys, it is such an honor to have you here listening in. I know there are a bajillion things you could be doing right now, so thank you for giving me a little of your precious time. Now, if you are listening in to this episode in real time, then you are tuning in to my first episode of 2022. Can you believe it? 2022 is here and another year has come and gone. I'm sure many of us listening in are happy to kiss 2021 goodbye in a lot of ways. And shoot, if you are like me, maybe you're like me in the sense that I was glad to kiss 2020 goodbye and then 2021 happened. And I don't know about you all, but I felt like the uncertainty and stress kind of continued. I'm sure I am not the only one, but in a lot of ways, to me, these last 2 years have felt like a blur. Now, I'm not going to take your time and just rehash all the challenges of this last year, but instead, I want to just throw some new year inspiration your way today. After all, the past is history, and all we can really do is focus in on the present moment and what lies before us this year. Now, I know some of you may have your long list of resolutions and goals for 2022 already made, and you may be off to a fantastic start tackling those goals, and I applaud you. But I know there's also some of us who maybe have not even thought about our resolutions or goals for 2022. In fact, maybe like me, the thought of throwing one more thing on your plate kind of makes you want to throw up. Now, don't get me wrong, you guys. I'm not saying that resolutions and goals are bad, nor am I saying that anyone who is a believer in them is wrong. I just think that for the first time in my life, I am instead trying to focus in on how I can do less and be more. I am once again finding myself in a position of wanting to reevaluate what I want my life to look like. Where can I simplify? How can I better focus my time and efforts on things that truly matter? How can I better focus my time on the things in which I will feel led to and excited about making an impact? What habits can I continue to improve on? What habits can I kick to the curb because they really are not helping me be a better me? These are the questions I am allowing to guide me into 2022, and perhaps you'll want to consider asking a few of the same questions of yourself. Regardless, though, of where you find yourself today, regardless of what you have tackled thus far in 2022, I want to just encourage you to pause and acknowledge yourself for where you are right now. Chances are there are things that you know you need to improve upon. Chances are you are not exactly where you want to be in every area of your life. But chances are, too, that you are much further along than you once were. Chances are, like most people, you are your own worst critic and you have gotten really good at running yourself down for not being or doing X, Y, and Z. I encourage all of us to instead pause, acknowledge, and actually celebrate who we are right now in this moment, even when we mess up and feel like we don't have anything to applaud ourselves for. We can still look in the mirror and applaud ourselves for showing up, for still standing, for continuing to fight to become better. My friends, I've read Mel Robbins' recently released book, The High Five Habit, and it was a game changer for me. Not only do I encourage everyone to pick up a copy or download it on Audible, but I encourage you to actually put into practice what Mel is talking about in that book. I don't want to give the details away, but I will just say that this book, more than any other I have read, has helped me realize just how ridiculously hard I have been on myself. It challenged me to start talking to the person in the mirror differently, and it reminded me that I was not going to achieve any of the goals or resolutions I might have made for myself unless I started cheering myself on instead of running myself down. I always try to leave you guys with words of encouragement and with a sense that you are worth the work it takes to live your best life. I truly believe that you are worth the work. The key is, do you believe you're worth the work? Do you believe in the amazing person you are? Do you believe that you were gifted with purpose and greatness that no one else has? If not, then perhaps you too need to consider how you are showing up for yourself. Perhaps you too need to start looking in the mirror each day and give yourself the encouragement you need and deserve. My friends, let me just say Happy New Year. Happy 2022. Let's make this year a year to remember in the sense that we start to consistently extend ourselves the same grace, love, and acceptance that we so easily extend to others. Because as Mel Robbins writes in her book, and I quote, "How you see the world, the way you laugh, the things you experience, the way you love it all comes together to create something magical. You are the only you that will ever exist. Each one of your distinctive gifts and talents is a phenomenon, and you need to celebrate that shit." Once again, be sure to leave a comment from wherever you're listening in from to let me know what resonated with you today. And if you think this would resonate with someone else, then please don't hesitate to share it. Know I will be coming back at you in another 2 weeks with another inspiring interview that you also, by the way, can check out on YouTube. Thank you once again for listening in. You are a gift to this world just as you are. Even if you are hearing these words today and you're shaking your head in disbelief and disgust at yourself, you are still a gift to this world, and the world needs what only you can offer.